doing here. I'm at the shop early. No, we're not open today. I'm cleaning up and I'm feeling good. I'm going to get this shop. Look at this shop. It's just out of control. There's so much stuff here. But I want to show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to spin myself around and hide myself. Hang on. All right. So I have got rid of some things. So normally here was this big white display stand. Some guys in Lithgow with a new shop, a crystal shop, have just picked that up. Bargain at $20, and I have some space. Now, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. So some of this stuff goes outside, like all this stuff here, all of this goes outside when the shop is open. So it gets jammed in here when, like all this stuff, it all gets jammed in here when the shop is closed, including this rack here. But here's what I am thinking. Suddenly I have space. I do like to look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? I do like to have these couches for me to rest, for me to sew, for people to pop in, have a cup of tea, or bored partners who really don't want to be a part of it all, so they can sit there. And here is my desk that was hidden away for so long. I don't know if it should jut out here this far, but the front door is here. And it does feel weird to have it facing the window if I miss someone walking in. So I need to workshop that a bit. But there's plenty of space here. That's just over a metre. So let's just walk down the back. I have started culling things that haven't sold. So I've got bags of crap that are going. Even the shoe racks. I'm thinning out things. Okay, they've had a chance. They haven't sold. It's time to go. For some reason, prints and paintings never do well for me. I don't know why. I've just got them stacked here for the moment. That's Medlow Bath, the Hydro Majestic. It's this huge goth one. I really want that to go. But what I'm thinking, I'm spinning you around everywhere. I hope you don't feel sick. I have so much stuff. Right, so I'm thinking these two racks could probably go this way. There's a metre there. That's not quite a metre, but I've got space here. Yes, there is so many treasures. It is crazy. I have so much good stuff and so much stuff. I just think, it's time to go. Like this incredible velvet skirt. I don't know if you can see the panels on it. But I'm just picking up things like this, just going, you know what? It's time to go. This is handmade by Helen. Lovely Helen who makes our toys. She's made this. It's incredible. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff. So I have all these big racks too. These racks, I had 6 of them when we used to do a lot of wholesale, and these took up all the space down here, and a few of us would madly pack orders every single day. That's gone. That's done. We don't do so much of that anymore. I'm thinning this out. Ideally, I think one of these should go. Put it away in the back and create more space. But what I'm mainly doing, so I'm still thinning, I'm rearranging, I've got bloody bird cages hanging and I've got stuff everywhere. I mean, look, it's crazy. Kevin started to hang some of the tea towels back up, which actually look really good. I don't know if you can see them. I have so many tea towels as well. Like, look at this shop. Look at this crazy shop. I feel overwhelmed. So, and if you just arrived, oh, there's my husband there. Hi, Jeff. I hit wave. I'm about to come home. So this stuff is usually outside when we have the shop open. But here's the thing. Years and years and years ago, I used to do workshops. Are they great financially? No, they're not. They're terrible. There's so much prep, so much work. You wonder what you're doing. But I feel like... So that was pre-COVID, I used to do them. So, 2018. In this space, I had a huge table and we used to do kids' workshops, and I used to even have other people come in and do workshop with other, adults and stuff. Now I'm thinking I have tables I can pop up. So I can pop up and pop them down. But I'm feeling like it might be time we go back into that mode. And the reason being is... there's kind of a disconnect. Like, can you see the size of the shop? It's. I don't know how to explain it or how big it would be. It's bloody big. And Cara lives in her strange world filled with all the treasures that she hoards here. probably 50% of it can go. A lot of it is so, like, when I find really good clothing, it's just incredible. I don't want to let it go. And I'm so thrilled when the right person walks in and discovers something for themselves, tries things on. Look, I have this whole section of plus size, which I had that curvy sale on the other day. There's just some really good pieces here. This is the one I was saying about upcycling, which I'm about to take this offline, I think, and have a go at rearranging that one. Like that, because mint green's not my thing. But what am I trying to say? Here's all my cards. Now, these are not all my cards. These are some of my designs. I have more out the back. Tea towels, are they in order? No. Years ago, Sue put them all in order. I've got a refill here. This is just some of them. And of course, when people walk in and say, you know, what's this one? Well, I know exactly which one it is. So I have to either take them all out or show them an example as a greeting card. So this is my crazy world. So yes, I am the designer, but I'm not I'm not a very good manager or business owner in some ways. There's no plan. There's no, you know, I don't look at each quarter. I don't do any of that. I just kind of live the crazy dream, and I don't know if that's a good thing. So what I'm trying to do now is, it is extremely quiet, like seriously, scarily quiet. It's quiet and I'm kind of worried. So what do you do then? You go home today and just kind of garden, hang out and have a nap because I've had another 5 hours sleep. But I do think today or this week, or we're moving into this next stage before Christmas, thin, reorganize and plan. When I do tea towels, greeting cards, t-shirts, I don't have to do anything. The gorgeous people at CWA that put these together for me now, these arrive as is. So I store them and then they sell. Now, when Cara decides to do vintage clothing, every single piece has to be photographed, cleaned, organised, all of that. There is good profit in good second-hand gear. So if you're someone that sells vintage clothing or collects it, you understand that. So compared to designing and buying my own stock, you can, if you're savvy with your vintage and you look after it and all that stuff, it is a lovely item to sell, but it requires work. So I need to get my balance back into perspective, probably ditch a bit of it and rethink what I'm doing. And that doesn't mean I don't change my mind, you know, in another 6 months' time. But that's what I need to do today. Can you see my lampshade? I just have to show you. I made that. Don't look too closely. You'll see the glue gun everywhere. So what do you think? I ask questions on these lives and I don't often get responses, but I'd like to know, would you like to do a workshop here? We could go down the road for coffee and cake, or I could order some stuff in, or we could go down the road for lunch. I'm going to do some workshops with other businesses in New South Wales. I've seen some really lovely offerings. Potentially, so, you know, ignore some of this. This can all get moved. I can rearrange desk space. This is probably from here to there about 8 meters by 4 meters. All of this is on wheels. I can push this to the side if need be. But drawing workshops, I'm going to sit down with you. Upcycling, sewing, patching. What do you think? Because I guess I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do. And that's just because the economy is so slow and it's no one's fault. And equally, we're making decisions on what kind of food to buy, or can a kid have a haircut this week, all of that. But this is such a wonderful space, and you can see what I do with it. So yes, opening 2 days a week to only a handful of people visiting sometimes doesn't make sense. So that's where we're at. I can see lots of people online watching this. If you've got any comments, I'd love to hear them. So I'll show you over here. So over here's, so you know how I do t-shirts, like there's, I think 200 or something crazy. So I can't house everything that's new as well. So I just keep a selection of t-shirts and things like that. bomber jackets. I just got some more shirts and things in. I need to get some more leggings in. Upcycled denim, so where you see me play with and patch and do all kinds of stuff. And I've got other things like Helen's just made this. I'm so surprised that hasn't sold. Her sold really fast. And I've got jumpsuits and things. And I've got denim jeans here. So it's chaotic, but it actually is ordered. I know exactly where everything is. But what's my plan? So I guess that's where I'm in that weird funk of what is my future? What am I doing? Are these the notebooks? Thanks everyone who's been buying these this morning. I don't know, there's been a bit of a flurry of my notebooks that I've designed. These are made in Australia, $24. This one is a lined one, and I make pies of blank so you can draw in that one. Anyway, that's where we're at. So, let me know your thoughts. If there's anything here you're interested in, let me know. Oh, there's me. Hi. And I'll go now, but you can see I'm thinning, reorganizing. Some people write the most horrible comments about my shop, which is really funny. You know, oh, it looks so old and all that stuff. Yes, some of it is old. Yes, that I agree. But I also have a lot of new stuff. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll spin this around and say goodbye to you. Bye, guys. See ya.